A and delete everything, and Shift A, add plane. Let's go into top mode, and we're going to go to the item, and we will say that its dimensions and this is lying flat, remember. The plane, it's not possible to, when you first anyway create a plane, it doesn't seem possible to create anything in the Z axis. Width 1, and I'm going to make its height on the plane 6. Okay, so that's that. In fact, let's make that 5. Yeah, okay, that'll do. Right, and then we're going to add some cuts. So we're going to edit mode with a tab, and we'll do a Control R, and then we'll add some cuts there. Let's call it 5. Call it 5, yeah. And then we'll do some single. Damn it. And then we'll do a single vertical cut. That's fine. And then we'll go into proportional edit and switch it on to sharp. And this is all about, I didn't say at the top, but this is all about getting familiar with origins. Anyway, so if I do a proportional edit here, then I want to scale in the x-axis. So no, not yet. I want to scale. Nope. I want to scale in the x-axis. Nope. Why is that? I'm clearly doing something wrong. We're selecting all three of those because I'm looking for the ability to move the circle. So do a scale. Then I say X. Yeah, okay. It's just such a knack, isn't it? So there I am scrolling with the mouse wheel, and then here I'm now moving the mouse such that we get a point there. That's fine for that. Hit return just to make sure that's all set. Same on the bottom, slightly less. Bringing it in. So here I'll let's keep it at that kind of thing. So I'm not moving the scroll wheel anymore, but I'm going to move the mouse itself in the x-axis, and that's kind of okay. Okay, so there's my surfboard. The next thing I want to do, and the whole point of this video actually, is playing with origins. So what I found was that in a video I was watching, they talked about first of all doing cursor to selected. Now I realized it took me a while. By definition, as soon as you say cursor to selective, you have to be in edit mode. So here we are in edit mode. I'm going to put this down here, and then I'm going to do a Shift S, which will then allow me to press 2 and say cursor to selective. So the 3D cursor is now at the selected point. But then the video then said, okay, well what you now want to do is a second step, which means that you're setting it or tabbing into object mode, selecting the object, right clicking, and then saying set origin to 3D cursor. And at that point I realized I don't actually know what's significant about that, because the 3D cursor is still where it was. Maybe when I rewatch the video I'll understand a bit more.